if you haven't heard about Jake Paul, which I highly doubt, or if you haven't heard about what he's done, I encourage you to go look it up before watching this video. Cause else it's not gonna make a whole lot of sense. Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're playing something else. We're playing Plague Inc. Evolved. And I know, I too have played this back in 2016 when I was still a tiny boy. But today I've returned to this game because I recently got a great idea for a game. How about I simulate in this game how it's like to have COVID-19? But then I googled it and turns out every bloody YouTuber on the planet has already done that.
So that made me sad.
But then I had a great idea. I've just completed the, I don't know what it was, brain worm or something, neuropathic worm. Anyway, it's a worm that controls your brain. It did all kinds of weird stuff. It made you bleed. I can't remember exactly anymore. Anyway, I've unlocked the parasite, and I know exactly what I'm going to do with the set parasite. It was the Nurex worm. The Nurex worm. But we're not going to do that. We're going to play another kind of worm. To be honest, it kinda looks like a turd. Ooh, new gene. The following new gene type has been discovered. Something I'm not gonna pronounce. Cool. So, what do we want our worm to have? I would say this, because it's powerful, and this, because I don't know. I don't know what. I honestly don't have a clue what this is. It's probably good. Difficulty, normal. Sure. And what are we gonna call our plague? Our plague made out of parasite. I think I know exactly how I'm going to call this plague. And I think you also know, because of course you can read the bloody title. Edgy Paul. He deserves capitals. Let's go. And where is Jake Paul gonna start? Well, of course, in good old America. Let's go. Jake Paul begins in America. Well, that's not what it said. It said USA, but whatever, same thing. Jake Paul has infected its first human being. I assume Jake Paul itself. Weak and weak and unspecialized. Well, that's a good description of Jake Paul. It must evolve using DNA points to infect more people. Yeah, that's right. Jake Paul's gonna grow some extra limbs. Tip: parasite disease type. Jake Paul is a parasite. Well, you heard it here first. I didn't say that. That's the game. It's not me. It's the game. The game's telling me Jake is a parasite. A parasite's lifestyle prevents the player getting DNA points by infecting people. Wait, what? Parasitic lifestyle prevents the player getting DNA points by infecting people. Well, that sucks. DNA bubbles are the best way to get points. Okay, cool. I don't exactly know what that means, but I suppose I'm gonna find out. So this is the world. If you don't know how this game works, the goal is to kill everybody on the planet with some kind of horrible disease. And oh boy, we've got something special cooking up today. This is the normal transmission tree, the normal symptoms tree. But here we've got some specialized stuff for the parasite. The parasite becomes more in tune with host, making it less likely to be noticed. Wait, hang on a second. This is bad. So, what you preferably want to have in the bottom is as much infection as you want, as you can get, because of course you want to infect the whole world. But severity, you preferably don't want to have this be so severe, because then people are gonna notice it, and that means they're going to start making a cure. And they currently status no research. They haven't discovered it yet, because there are only 4 Jake Paulers out there. And then we've got lethality, and that's of course, well, how deadly this shit is. And currently Jake Paul isn't that deadly. He's just started his fine career. Scientists increase understanding of tumors. Scientists have had a breakthrough in their understanding of tumors and will be able to cure diseases with it more easily. So yeah, throughout the game there will be random pop-ups. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of pop-ups. Yeah, this is something I find quite annoying. Here, pop orange DNA bubbles to get DNA points. This has literally been popping up every damn game I've played. I know this. I do not like tutorials in games. I especially do not like tutorials you can't turn off. Oh shit, my DNA. Don't let the DNA get away. I think I didn't finish my thought. So, yes, occasionally there will be popping up these annoying and sometimes useful pop-ups telling me whatever the fuck's going on in the world. And if I want it more detailed, I can click over here by news and see, oh, great, the first 4D movie has been released. Absolutely astonishing. And a new leader of the WHO has been elected. I'm sure that this one has absolutely no ties to the Chinese government.
The fuck you say to me?
Also, I think I just missed the DNA bubble. God damn it. North Korea rescues space station. Holy shit! North Korea uses peace rocket to save the International Space Station from space junk collision. I knew it! North Korea, best Korea. Too bad it's only one country here. So we've got our first DNA point. You see, 26 DNA points. And I think our first priority should be to let Jake Paul fly. And how are we going to make him fly? Give the pathogen, Jake Paul, ability to travel on dust particles. And we're going to make Jake Paul be able to dissolve in water. Pathogen can survive outside of the body in fresh, warm water. You see it in front of you, Jake Paul just sitting in a lake, waiting to infect people, waiting to cough in their mouths. You have successfully evolved Jake Paul! Hell yeah! Amazing! You have spent DNA points to evolve your disease. Don't call Jake Paul a disease. I mean, I know not everybody likes him, but to call him a disease is a little bit of an overstatement, I think. So I think I'm going to evolve this, because through my understanding and my, well, it's quite limited, but these 4 things here, the air and water and the combined air and water, or whatever that may be, are the best way of spreading the disease. I can be completely wrong, but also I like the idea of Jake Paul spreading through rats. So let's make Jake Paul spread through rats. Jake Paul is now officially a rat. Yay! Look at it. The United States is the first pimples, the first hotspot pimples are appearing. With only 7 people with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That doesn't add up at all. Well, whatever, I'm not gonna question it. It's a game about murdering the entire world with a very easily evolvable disease, so I think it isn't the most realistic game ever. Anyway, United States... What the fuck? Medicine in the United States slowing infection? God damn it! Stupid United States and their way too much money. Cyst symptom mutated. Jake Paul has mutated. Hell yeah, he's grown a 3rd testicle. Or well, cyst. But I'm sure that's scientific code word for a 3rd testicle. Symptoms without using DNA points. Amazing. Or maybe not. Actually, it's not. It only increases the severity, and that's bad. How about no? Jake Paul begins to spread. Yes, Jake Paul's spreading. Jake Paul is spreading from person to person in the United States and will grow exponentially. You can control the plague indirectly by evolving it. Yes, of course, I know. I've played this game before. Like 8 hours of it. I kinda know what I'm doing. Really, I don't know what I'm doing. I absolutely don't know. I don't have a clue. Jake Paul, I think you're gonna be eradicated. I'm sorry, mate. You're gonna die. Have we spread already? What? Algiers? No, the world, please. No, still only in the United States. Why is this so slow? How about we speed it up a little? Oh, shit. Stop. Insomnia. Symptom mutated. Jake Paul now causes insomnia. Well, I think he already does that in real life. How about fuck no? I do not want my disease to be even more visible than it already is. Ooh, Jake Paul infects hundreds. Jake Paul is now really starting his career. He's revving the engine up. He's putting him into second gear. Oh no, Jake Paul has once again evolved insomnia. It appears to be really hard to keep yourself awake when you're watching Jake Paul videos, but not on my watch. Yes! Jake Paul is spreading! His career is gone into third gear! Go! Full steam ahead, Jake Paul! I'm quite disappointed with the amount of acne. I would have suspected that there would be more acne. Maybe the United States wasn't the best place for Jake Paul to start. More birds! Because of course, Jake Paul is a bird. As we all know. Extreme bird migration event. Just in time. I'm amazing. Ooh, and Jake Paul has taken a plane to the United Kingdom. England is my city, boys. Rash symptom mutated. Jake Paul has mutated and developed the rash symptom without even using DNA. Amazing. Jake Paul will now cause rashes. But on the other hand, I really like, for some reason, I really like the idea of Jake Paul causing rashes. Because I once watched one Jake Paul video, and I think after that I had about 20 allergic reactions. Holy shit! More infections than HIV! New major disease spread. A normal checkup, a doctor in Mexico found a new disease, which has been named Jake Paul. Of course! It appears to be mostly harmless. Yeah, that's what we all thought when Jake Paul stepped over from Vine to YouTube. Also, when there's nothing going on in the game, well, there is something going on, but when there's nothing going on in the game, it's just fucking no! Already? Only 200,000. Jake Paul's army has grown exponentially indeed. Argentina starts working on cure, and Mexico too. God damn it! How dare you work on a cure? How dare you have the intention of killing Jake Paul? Jake Paul isn't spreading nearly fast enough. Oh, yes! That's what I'm talking about! Oh, damn, son! Jake Paul's exploding! God. I think you should see a doctor. I actually don't see a doctor. He'll probably only speed up the cure. A Jake Paul Awareness Day. Charities are holding a Jake Paul Awareness Day to raise the profile of this disease and encourage development for a cure. Now they're actively promoting killing Jake Paulers. Oh no. This is horrible. No. 30 years. That's actually not that bad. Oh, look at that. The world's now really starting to get red. The world's turning into one gigantic pimple. And we'll make Jake Paul undetectable. Jake Paul has gone undercover. Jake Paul and his 2.5 billion followers. Give me all those. Alright, more spread. More spread. We need more spread. More spread in developed countries. Jake Paul has now been put on a watch list. Jake Paul has been placed on the WHO list, although not very dangerous. I doubt that. The governments warn that a more deadly strain could appear. Yes, well, hindsight's 2022 apparently. And also, the disease has finally spread to my home country of Germany? Excuse me, I don't live in Germany. What the hell is this? Oh yes, the whole world's turning red. Blood red. And the whole world's pulsating. Oh, the Jake Paul cancelled the World Cup? Oh no, I don't give a shit. I don't care about football. Jake Paul now gives you diarrhea. So basically Jake Paul is already one of the worst diseases on the planet, but it's about to get way worse. Skin lesions. Breakdown in the epidermis causes large open wounds which significantly increases infectivity. That's horrible. Let's mutate it. What more do we have? We have this. Necrosis. Large swaths of infected tissue lose blood supply and become fatal. Sources of gangrene. Oh my god. Jake Paul is starting to kill. First deaths in Australia. No, not Australia. No, you're going too fast. I refuse. I refuse to fail this. I refuse. How about this? I've got a strategy. Every time you can also devolve things. So maybe we don't need mutation anymore. Because Jake Paul, sorry, I'm going to take away your ability to fly. And I'm going to take away your ability to be about every animal you want. No more rats, no more pigeons, no more sheep. And look at that. It gives me a shit ton of new DNA. So I've sawn off Jake Paul's little rat feet and rat testicles to give everybody dysentery. Amazing, I know. More killed than the Black Death. And killed more than the Spanish flu. Killed more than smallpox. Yes, we're going off. Already more than 500 million dead people. There's no more healthy people left on Earth. They're all addicted to watching Jake Paul videos. 66... Oh shit! They're already at 69%! But half the world's population has died! And I think we've got enough DNA points for the last genetic reshuffle. Shite 75% to the cure. Oh yes! That fucked them over real nice. What's this? Insanity! I should have picked this way earlier. Wait, that doesn't actually... Wait, does it make... Ah, too bad. New Zealand is the first to fall into anarchy due to Jake Paul. Jake Paul is ruining the world. Jake Paul is about to end humanity. I don't think they're gonna be they're gonna have enough time. Less than 500 million people left. Only 300 million. Also, in the end game, I really like to watch this screen. It just really sells the ineptitude of the stupid and moronic people living on this planet. They kind of deserve to die. Because look at this. Bolivia puts curfew in place. Bolivia, let's look at Bolivia. Oh, 10 million dead Bolivians, and only less than 300,000 alive Bolivians. I think you're kinda too late with that. Look, and Bolivia's government has fallen. Yeah, it's just so hilarious. Western Africa burns corpses. Well, that is a horrible sentence to say, but they're just too late. There's only 72 million people left alive. Yeah. They're doomed. 210 days. They're not gonna make it. It's sure now. Jake Paul to destroy humanity. A phrase I would have never thought I would ever utter out of my mouth. So, the final version of Jake Paul will make you vomit. Jake Paul will make you have severe case of diarrhea. So Jake Paul will make you have dysentery. Jake Paul will make you insane. Jake Paul will make your body necrose. Jake Paul will make your brain bleed out. And most importantly of all, Jake Paul will make you absolutely fucking nuts. Everybody has finally accepted Jake Paul has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. Victory! And here, in this window, we get enjoy Jake Paul ruin the world one more time. Let's speed this up all the way. 1119 days it took Jake Paul to destroy the world. And we've got the next plague, but I don't give a shit about that. So, there's actually another thing I wanted to do. You remember how I said on the beginning of this episode about half of all gaming YouTubers on the goddamn planet had played the coronavirus? Well, what I've actually not seen in the few videos I have watched, an actual coronavirus with the updated symptoms. So, this game will be, well, I don't know, should we get any boosts? No. We'll completely play clean, no boosts, cause COVID-19 isn't that deadly in comparison to how deadly the diseases can get in this game. So I'm going to now recreate as a little bonus, as a quick little bonus, the coronavirus and simulate what it will do to our planet if we left it unattended. And the people on the planet are really stupid, because let's be honest, the people in this game, the 7 billion or so people on the planet Earth in this game are really goddamn stupid. Compulsive hand washing, that sounds like the world we live in right now. Doctors never go home. Yeah, poor doctors. Keep up the good fight. I think this is more realistic than the normal version, so we'll go with brutal.
Huh?
Wait, what the fuck? I didn't actually insert this yet. Is this a random one? Ah, maybe I did. I don't know. I I got really confused for a second. COVID-19. Let's go. So, where are we going to start? Of course, we're going to do this according to real life. So we're going to start in China, of course. So, the most common symptoms are, and I think we have those, a dry cough, so this one, coughing, a dry throat, just everything dry. I think that's not something that exists, but alright. A fever, and tiredness. I think those all are there. And then lesser common symptoms are a sore throat, diarrhea, rashes on the skin, which is definitely found in this game. And then for the transmission, corona can spread through water. Yes, we know that. We know it can spread through with dust particles. It came from a bat, so maybe a rat. I mean, bat, rat, sounds kind of the same. I don't know. I'll see what I do. Let's just begin for now. Virus type. COVID-19 is a virus. I know that, and I think a lot of you know that. This means that it randomly mutates rapidly. That's true, very true, and can be hard to control. It causes DNA points to develop. Yeah, that's kind of the shtick of the virus. So, one of the rules I've set myself for this, if it mutates something that doesn't belong to COVID, I'm just gonna devolve it. So that's going to make it even harder for COVID to kill humanity. But once again, it's not COVID's goal to end humanity. Just to run a realistic, because of course this game is the most realistic way to simulate a sickness. Alright, so pretty early on, we knew coronavirus made you cough. And sneezing, no. Pneumonia, yes. Coronavirus causes pneumonia. Both of those things. Tiredness, so I think insomnia. And we've now got a fever, and we've got the primary symptoms of COVID-19. I think I'm going to do both these and no further, because it's not incredibly infectious. I mean, not measles levels of infectious. Well, it seriously is spreading very fast. 89 million people already. That's way more than in real life. So, now let's focus on transmission. We're going to make it spread on dust particles, like in real life. It's aerosol, so it can spread by sneezing and then traveling through the air. Just flying through the air. And it can survive in water. And that's, I think, all we're gonna do for that now. So, the last things I'm going to add are the rashes and the... what does it cause more? Rashes on skin. Yeah, I think this is quite accurate. Now, let's wait for the results. And there you have it, COVID-19 has been successfully eradicated, defeat, as I intended. Well, actually I achieved my goal, and this was even on brutal difficulty, so the people were supposed to be more alert than normal. So it took them 714 days, which I think is on the long side, to be honest, to completely wipe out coronavirus. I think we're gonna do it in real life. A little bit quicker, but I can forgive him for that. That's pretty damn realistic. But what, however, is not realistic is the deaths. The 18.5 million deaths from the virus. Let's speed this up. Come on. And what is even less realistic is the infections. That's not gonna happen. Half of humanity got the virus. So I'm kind of disappointed with how this went. I really thought Plague Inc. would be a little more realistic. But alright, it's an old game, I'll forgive it. It was fun, I had fun, and that's what it's all about. And we learned something today. Pandemics are deadly, but Jake Paul is deadlier than them all. Also, I just want to say, don't take this video too seriously. This is no attack towards anybody, just having some stupid fun. I don't mean any harm. Not to Jake Paul, not to his fans, not to anybody. I hope you enjoyed this little random episode of I have way too much time in quarantine, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Goodbye, people! DNA doubles, making it less likely pathogen DNA strands resemble Argentina states and a new leader of the several storm spike cube why can't I fucking talk?